This old man coming at you from Central Ontario base camp again. It's Friday morning, about 10 o'clock. Temperature right now is probably around 5 degrees Celsius, not too bad at all. Anyway, I'm all packed up, ready to head out on the trail. This time we're going to take Big Red. Big Red, and we have a trailer. So come along with me and let's see how things are in Central Ontario this weekend. we're in the kind of setting that I'm looking for anyway. Out in the woods, it's kind of open. This is what I'm looking at now. I'm kind of thinking about this spot here, or this spot here. The problem with this spot here is right around here is a high spot, and then in here and in here are low spots. Now we're supposed to get some rain, or they're calling for some rain. Whether or not we actually get some rain is a different story. But over on this side here, it pretty much looks level. If anything, slanting off a bit to the left there. So I think I'm going to try in here. Probably go from this tree here over to this one here. Yeah, we'll see how it works out. Oh, hi everyone, it's this old man. I've made it out here. Nice area. It started to rain there a while ago, but it stopped. So that's a good thing. Just got a fire going. Starting supper. I got some potatoes on right now, and when they're pretty much done, I'll put some meat on and we'll have some supper. So today's been a pretty good day. It hasn't been hot. I doubt if it's even got up to 10 degrees Celsius today, but it's possible, somewhere around there maybe. I got this fire set up right now about halfway under the tarp, so if it does rain, at least half the fire is done, protected anyway. So, and I can feel the heat inside the shelter too. One thing I did learn today is if you're going to tow a trailer with an ATV, you're probably best off to have four-wheel drive. I'm glad I decided to take Big Red today instead of Big Bear. There's no way Big Bear would have made it. Big Red, this hill just over here, I barely got out. I had to back down it twice, and that's not easy when you got a trailer on either. I had to back down it twice before I got up it. Just some slippery rocks that I was hitting, and there was no way she was going. But I got through it, and everything's okay. Anyway, like I say, I'm cooking supper. Starting supper right now, having a cup of tea. What I really like about this grill, I know most people don't take grills, but it swings out of the fire, right? So if I want to check it, I don't have to stand over the heat to check to see if there's cooking, how well it's done, or anything like that. It swings, it turns. I have a log on it right now, so if I take the log off, the spindle on it tilts it. So I just put a log on it just to kind of straighten it out. And also, I can adjust it up and down. Right here. See, so you can adjust it depending on how big your fire is or anything like that. If you got lots of flames, I can raise it to keep stuff out of the flames. If I've got just coals, then I can just drop it back down again. So I'm happy with it anyway. So as long as I'm happy, I guess as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters, right? Anyway, so I got about another half hour for my potatoes to cook here, and then we'll throw some meat on and we'll have some supper. Well, I dropped the rack down. Potatoes are pretty much done. Dropped the rack down to get more heat for the steak. Got the steak on now and should be eating pretty soon. think it's time to get it off. Oh yeah, don't that look good? How do you like your steak? I guess that's about medium rare, medium well. You know what? HP sauce goes good with everything. If you can put ketchup on it and it tastes good, HP sauce is even better. And I like my salt too. I know there's a lot of salt haters out there, but I'm not one of them. I like my salt. Mm. See what you're missing out, Tyler? You're supposed to come, you didn't come. I would have cooked you supper. Actually, I forgot to do up some mushrooms. I guess I'll have to do mushrooms tomorrow. Oh, those potatoes turned out perfect. Had them on there for, I don't know, about an hour and a half. It was no big rush. I forgot to bring tin foil, so I couldn't make baked potatoes the way you would normally make them. So rather than screwing up the potatoes, I just figured I'd do them in a pan, fry them up. Works for me. And I just love that piece of fat that you get around the steak too. So Uncle Buster didn't come, he's at the cabin today. He didn't come out, doesn't want to come out tonight, so maybe he'll try to find me tomorrow. I doubt he'll find me though. He knows the general area where I'm at, but there's just so many trails back here. Like there's no sense looking on the map because there's just trails everywhere, right? And who knows where they go? They're dead end trails. A couple that I was on this morning. The one where I showed you that cabin, the Algonquin cabin. I found another cabin after that people were at, hunting cabin. And apparently that is private property there. That's what I don't get is the Crown Atlas maps shows you that it's Crown land, and then you come here and you actually find out it's private property. But then again, at the same time, why wouldn't these people put up a sign saying it's private property rather than have people drive in? And then you find when you come up north, it's a different kind of people up here too, right? They're more welcoming than, say, people in Toronto or something like that. They don't mind talking to you. They don't, or anything like that. They welcome you. Have a cup of coffee or a beer or whatever. Whereas if you're in the city, it's like, get off my property. So anyway, I know for next time that those two places anyway are private property. Don't bother going down there. I'll add them to my map that I'm making as I go along here. So I am with my GPS. I mark different waypoints and stuff like that, and I'm making my own map of where I've been and that type of stuff. So at least it'll be a lot more accurate than what you get off the internet. So anyway, I'm gonna finish eating here and talk to you later.